Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good afternoon, especially to our lecturer which is Dr. Arifah and also to all of my friends. Okay, today my group will be presenting about physical activity among working adults. The workshop 3, which is the title of the topic is the Scamper technique. Okay, before we start our presentation, let me introduce our group member first. Okay, my name is Muhammad bin ROHAIZAN. The second is Muhammad HAKIMI bin Ahmad Jais. The third is Muhammad AIMAN bin Sa'ari. The fourth is Muhammad AZMIEL bin Mat Nasir. And the lastly, Nusara FARISYA binti SHAIFUL. As you can see, this is of overview of these presentations. There are 4 we are provide to you, which is number 1, group members, number 2, introduction of Scamper, number 3, main content, and then lastly, conclusions.
Do you know what Scamper is? Scamper is a creative thinking and problem-solving technique used to innovate, analyze, or improve products, services, or processes. In this context, we aim to apply the aspect of Scamper to enhance the functionality and user experience of the health and fitness related application. Do you know that Scamper is an acronym? No, right? Actually, Scamper is an acronym that represents 7 creative thinking strategies. So, what is it? S stands for substitute, which means what can be replaced or changed. C stands for combine. It means what can you mix or merge with the current offering. Next, A stands for adapt, which means what can you adapt for new cases or audiences. M stands for modify. It means what can you modify or enhance to improve functionality. P stands for put on other use, which means how else can the product be utilized. E stands for eliminate. It means what can be removed to simplify or improve the service. And the lastly is R stands for reverse, which means what roles or processes can be reversed for innovation. Now, let's go deeper and start with substitute. As we already know, S stands for substitute. So, in this context, we are looking at the problem faced by many working adults, which is they don't have enough time to exercise because of busy schedules, long working hours, and family responsibilities. So, what can we substitute to solve this problem? According to American College of Sports Medicine or ACSM guidelines, adults need between 150 until 300 minutes of moderate aerobic activity per week, or 75 until 150 minutes of vigorous activity, plus strength training at least 2 days a week. But here's the interesting part, which is these activities can be accumulated in short bouts throughout the day. This means we don't necessarily need long 30 to 60-minute workouts. We can substitute them with short and effective micro workouts that still meet the SSM requirement. And the best example of this substitution is the 7-minute workout app. Why this app? Because it perfectly fits busy working adults. It uses scientifically structured HIIT, which is high intensity interval training that requires no equipment and can be done anywhere, such as at home, in the office, or even during a short break. With just 7 minutes, the usual excuses like I don't have time are eliminated. By using this substitute, which is the 7-minute workout app, adults can still reach the SSM weekly targets, reduce sedentary time, and make exercise a realistic habit despite their hectic lifestyle. So, the key idea here is simple. We substitute long workouts with short sessions that are easier, faster, and still effective. This makes exercise possible even for the busiest adults. So, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AIMAN bin Sa'ari. Thank you AZMIEL for the presentation. Now we will move to the next character, which is C. C means for combine. And my points is combine physical activity with daily work routine, which is my recommendation app is MyFitnessPal. Okay, the point is for combine is pair walking routine or stretch break with calorie and step tracking in MyFitnessPal, and combine nutrition logging and step goal into a daily move and feel challenge. Okay, based on that, this my recommendation app, which is we can custom our nutrition and step goal, how many steps that we will move for one day. Means we want to set for 5,000 steps. Yes, it can be custom in this app, and it can be solely be our routines, and from that we will gain our goals daily by daily. Okay, next we will move to next letter, which is A, means for adapt fitness plan to work schedules. My point is modify workouts for desk-based, standing or remote workers. My example is chair squats and wall push-up. Use MyFitnessPal activity tracking to adapt goal for shift worker or overtime days, which means based on this app we can set our workout daily routine. Like my example, which is chair squat. How many chair squat we will do in one day? Maybe for one day for beginner or for working adults, like 10 to 20 repetition for one day. And wall push-up, I think 15 to 20 for one day, which is good. And based on this app, we can tracking how many that we have done our workouts daily. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you. And we will move to the next presenter.
Now I will be talking about the modify stage, where we focus on adapting the app to different users' lifestyles. First, we introduce customizable activity modes such as desk job, shift work, or remote work. So, by choosing a mode, the app will automatically adjust the daily goals and prompts to match each person's work pattern. Second, we refine the notification style. So, the app will send short supportive messages, and the users can choose the tone that they want, such as professional, playful, or minimalist. So, the reminders will feel more personal to them and less irritating. So third, we adjust the challenge system. Instead of one set fits all targets, the users can choose and adjust the intensity levels based on the weeks that they are having. It could be light, moderate, and intense levels. So the goals will feel more realistic to beginners, but it can also still be challenging for people that are more active. Next, I will be talking about the put to another use stage, which is the P stage. So, instead of only using the app for tracking steps or workouts, we suggest expanding its use to better support working adults. The recommended app is Fitbit. So first, the app can act as a movement companion. So it can remind users to do quick desk stretches, take short walking breaks, or try simple exercises after work. This is helpful for working adults that have to sit too long or work too long and for long hours and feel tired. Second of all, the app can become a daily well-being hub. So users can explore short tips and videos that shows them how physical activity can help improve their moods, reduce the stress levels, and improve their sleep quality. So, as a result, it will make them feel that exercises are more meaningful to them and less of a routine. Third, the app can be used as a lifestyle journal, and the users can track how their daily activity affects their energy level, their focus at work, and overall daily routine outside of their workplace. So this can help them see and understand better their own habits. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah Farisha, for presenting your parts. Now, for my parts, I'm going to explain you guys more details regarding the eliminate. So, regarding our previous interview session with our clients, most of them had difficulties on using an application. So this happened due to they feel the apps are too complex and confusion to use because there are too many features that they did not familiar with. For example, the problem number one is the apps give too much information. Sometimes when they want to open the apps, they just want to start. But when the features and the information are to overload, so this will lead them to not doing exercise and just give up to do exercise because they did not know which one to be choose to start. And for the second one is too many menus and a button. It same goes like the number one, but this one sometimes we think that the 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 menus and the button is not needed at all because the other button just can make the apps feel too complex. So based on the previous input that we got from our clients, we have decided that our IT solution must eliminate two main problems that stop people from starting doing workout. I will explain more detail regarding the main problem and the solution in the next slides. Let's go. First, we are going to fixing the problem of too much information. Nowadays, many working adults, after they going back from their work, they often to choose do exercise at their home or maybe at public space, especially when they are free time. But when it comes to use an application, sometimes they can make the users feel give up and change their mind to not do the workout. Why it happen? It is due to the too much information. Sometimes the user just want to click and start and auto generate what kind of workout is suitable and follow their goals. But in many application that we see today, so the apps give too much information that we need to scroll, we need to find which one exercise is suitable and meet our goals. So from this problem, we come up with an solution that we're going to eliminate the searching option. So the solution is we come up with instant workout generator. So as you guys can see at the slide, so that is the actual illustration on how the apps will be. So the user only need to choose two simple things. The first thing first is how much time they have. For example, maybe they have only 10 minutes or 15 minutes to do the workouts. So they just choose which one is suitable for them. And the second one is what part of their body that they want to focus. Maybe they would like to focus for upper body today or lower body or core and anything else. So the app will instantly give them the full plan. So they will help them to not searching too much time and no choosing. Just click and generate. The apps will give an full plan exercise training. So this will make the user starting exercise extremely easy. Now, for the second one, we're going to fixing the problem of complicated application. As we know, current fitness application have too many buttons, menus, features, and too many things to learn. For example, if an application is hard to use, so the user just will delete it because the application can give them a headache. So we come up and solution which is we eliminate the menus and the other button that are necessary with a solution minimalist three button interface. As you guys can see at the sketch, we remove everything the extra uh, such the features, the button menus, and the only left is the three most important things. The first thing first, start workout, log activity, and view progress. So by keeping the screen this simple, we can eliminate the learning time for working adults. So by doing this, the apps can instantly easy to use. So the adults can spend their energy exercising without needed to figuring what is the button, what need to be learned, and so on.
Okay, we go to the R, which is reverse. The app has recommended to be used on this Scamper technique, which is Night Training Club. Night Training Club connect with reverse in the Scamper technique by changing the usual way fitness apps guide users through workout instead of always following the traditional order of warm-up, main workout, and cooling down. Night Training Club also often begin sessions with mobility or stretching exercise before moving into strength or high intensity training, which helps prepare the body and reduce the injury. The app also reverses the decision making process by recommending workout automatically based on the user goal, fitness level, and past activity rather than requiring users to choose everything themselves. In terms of motivation, Night Training Club sometimes provide yearly reward such as badge or milestone to encourage users to stay consistent, reversing the typical words likes work first, reward later approach. Additionally, the app start users with simple, beginner-friendly routine and gradually increase intensity, reversing the common assumption that users should begin with challenging workouts. Overall, this review process made Night Training Club more user-friendly, motivating and effective, clearly demonstrating the application of the reverse principle in Scamper. That's all from me. I pass the next presenter. Thank you.
Now, we are already at the end of our presentation. Let me conclude our presentation for today. In conclusion, our analysis focus on one main goal, which is want to making physical activity simple and can be accessible for busy working adults. So to achieve this, we use Scamper techniques to find a specific solution. So we already eliminated the confusion and complex apps. We substitute long workout to a micro workout, and then we adapted fitness plans to match their real world schedule. Also for the modified, we modified the apps, making it more smarter by combining a movement goal with work habits and turning it into a complete movement companion. So by doing this using Scamper techniques, it turns the app from a sources of headache into a easy tool to be used. So last but not least, everyone can have exercise. That's all from our group. Thank you so much.